The Space Marine Terminators are proud, stalwart defenders of the Imperium, resplendent in ancient armor that makes them nigh invulnerable. The Gene Stealers are an alien menace who attack in endless waves, desperate for blood. It is up to you which side you command, handcrafting your force from one of 4 Space Marine chapters or Gene Stealers from 4 Hive fleets. Dozens of cosmetic customization options let you pick the exact look of the units in your roster. During a turn, every action, shooting, guarding an area, launching a close assault, or anything else, costs action points for your units. You must plan carefully to deal with blocked doors, malfunctioning weapons, cruel psychic powers, and other hazards. The Terminators have unique objectives on every map, from simply escaping to taking out key targets. The Gene Stealers must wipe out the Terminators before they can succeed. The all-new card system gives you options in 2 ways. Each card can grant unique effects, giving bonuses or extra powers to individuals or your whole squad.
My duty is my fate.
Cards can also be converted into extra action points, or on the Gene Stealer side, used to deploy new, advanced Gene Stealers with powerful special abilities. Battle through 2 narrative-driven campaigns, one letting you play as the Gene Stealer Infestation for the first time in a Space Hulk game, while the other tracks the Blood Angels' attempt to halt the alien menace. You will move from the twisting corridors of Imperial Rex to the unfamiliar constructions of other races.
History is written by the victors. None more victorious than Captain Badger Harris and his band of Charlie Company. They struck fear through enemy factions, well-versed in destroying Nazi scum. Assisted by Sergeant Brandon Carter, his Fury and Mythos-fueled bullets reserved for the most threatening Black Sun troops. And Corporal Singh, infamous for enduring the Black Mist incident and living to tell the tale. Feared as much as he is admired. Not forgetting the formidable acts of Ariane Dubois. A stalwart member of the French resistance, she bolsters Charlie Company's firepower with her trusted Luger and savage attacks. Thus far, history has been kind. But now, a darker evil engulfs the forest of fear. Without your help, these valiant triumphs may be lost forever.
When humanity found itself alone in the galaxy, it made the machine. The machine learned at humanity's side. The machine guided humanity's missiles. But the machine would not stop when our enemies were shattered. Now man must turn back the metal tide and bring an end to AI war.
Bridge crew, stand ready.
Roger that.
Bring all systems online.
Ark is en route.
Roger that.
Impact in 5.
Snipers ready.
Word alert, you heard the commander. Pick them off.
We'll end this.
A break from playing it for about a month to gain back some perspective, but there's just no time to do that. As I'm a nervous person, I keep telling myself that nothing bad can happen when we launch on Steam. Even if the game is a total disaster, it's not going to hurt us. But at the same time, I'm having this weird sense of renewed optimism and hope. And with optimism comes the risk of being disappointed. I can't ignore the fact that there's a remote possibility I could be a full-time paid indie dev by the end of the year. That would be my dream job. It's hard to keep your emotions in check when that career possibility is even out there. I feel like someone who's been waiting 3 years to find out if he succeeded at a job interview. New features ready for Steam. Focusing on all the things to do before Steam has kept me somewhat grounded. While Nick was working on that bug fixing patch, Adam, our other coder, has been busy working on the new social issues which I mentioned in last month's dev blog. I'm pleased to say that abortion, homosexuality and breeding are now fully working. They need balancing and bug testing of course, but we were able to get the core work done in a month. For breeding, it's now the case that when you build a hospital, survivors will decide it must be safe enough to start raising families, and young kids will begin periodically spawning. Back when I was first designing this game, I planned a massively complex system, with citizens falling in love and forming relationships and so on, which sounds great on paper, but then you realize players would barely notice any of it. When you've got 300 plus people to keep alive, there isn't time to inspect who's sleeping with who. Players' imaginations will fill in some of the gaps. Abortion is now working too. Female citizens who have just given birth won't be able to work until they've physically recovered. Obviously, a woman who has terminated her pregnancy will be available. If you're short on workers or just overwhelmed with new kids to feed, there could be a cold, practical reason to tolerate or encourage abortion in your town.
The ancients once ruled this world. They harvested the essence of life, shaping it as they wished, creating living constructs out of stone and summoning the powers of the heavens at will. They are gone now, but their legacy remains. Their proud cities and monuments lay in ruins that fearsome beasts now call home, and nature once again reclaimed her place. Only the strong survive in a land of beasts and magic. The tribes of men have spread and claimed the land, but many seek the power of the ancient artifacts. Resources are few, and men turn on each other for land. Help your people survive and prosper. Protect them from wild beasts and rival tribes. Conquer the land for yourself and unlock the lost powers of the ancients.